Item I'm so excited about. You cannot pass this next item up. First of all, what a show. What a star-studded show we've got, and this is maybe the best of all. It's the Dreamvac. So it's, first of all, a really cool handheld vacuum that you can take care of all your upholstery, couches, chairs, bar stools, mattresses. And here's why I suggest mattresses, because it's not just a little vacuum with a lot of suction. It has a UVC light that will kill the things that come in contact with it. And I'm talking about the nasty little things, and I call them dust mites. There's a lot of other little variations of those nasty little things that you don't want living in your mattress or your carpets. So this is gonna help sanitize, and it will kill dust mites, and it's gonna do a great job just cleaning up the dirt and the debris that we've got in our lives. And it's all right here in the palm of my hand, and it's on sale today. On sale under $100, $30 off. We added free shipping this weekend. This week is our last day with free shipping on everything. $25 gets this home, and when you see what this will do, you're gonna be running to your phones to get it. Lou Caputo is joining us. I don't even wanna come close to you right now, Lou, because I see some nasty things on that mattress over there.
Do?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not nasty.
Okay, thank you.
That's nasty.
This is nasty right here. So here's the thing. The biggest mistake anybody out there could make right now is to think that this is just a handbag.
Right.
Okay? Because, yeah, it's an
not.
awesome handbag. It has a high-speed vacuum in it. It's amazing in that respect. However, this is specifically made to sanitize all the soft surfaces in your home. I'm talking about your chairs, your beds, your dog beds, your mattresses. Anything like that, throw pillows, you know, all of that. Let me show you what this is all about, and then we're gonna do some cleaning. First of all, beautiful handheld unit.
It is.
It feels really good in the hand. This is very, very well made. This is your collection cup. There is a level 3 HEPA filter in here, and that's where everything's gonna collect. That's where you're gonna dump it out. One button operation. You press that button, and it turns it on, okay? Very, very easy to use. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see the bottom, because on the bottom of this, we've got a couple things going on. These are beater bars, so that when these wheels are depressed, you're gonna see that these are gonna start vibrating and shaking your mattress or whatever fabric you're on to loosen the things that are in there. This is your UVC light right here. This is very powerful. It has germicidal properties. I mean, it'll even kill up to 99% of the E. coli and staph on surfaces.
Wow.
So that is a very, very powerful light that's on there. But we're talking about dust mites, pollen, allergens, all that is gonna get sucked in right there to where the vacuum goes. But let me show you how this works. Okay, so we're gonna come over to the mattress. I'm gonna press that button. Now, you don't see anything happening on this yet. As soon as those wheels get depressed, the UV light comes on and the beaters are gonna start going, right? So I'm just gonna put it on top of the mattress here. And I want you just to see the amazing job that this is doing. It's picking up all the hair, all the little dust mite eggs that are on here. They're not really, we're just simulating it, but that's essentially what it's doing. And here's the thing about cleaning your mattress with this, okay? They make sprays and different things that you can use on your mattress. Now, I'm only gonna do half of it so you can see that. Look at the amazing job that this did. This side is perfectly clean. This side still has all that residue on here, okay? The reason it's important to have those beater bars and the vacuum is, unlike, they make the sprays that'll kill, they'll kill bed bugs, they'll kill, fleas, dust mites, all those things, okay? And that's fine, but if you're not extracting them from the mattress, from the couch, from the dog bed, all that stuff is still in there, okay?
So all those dead bodies
are sitting in your mattress. Not only the dead bodies sitting in there, their fecal matter is in there. Yep, the fecal matter is in there. Their eggs are in there, and they're gonna hatch eventually. So that's why the UV light's important, because it actually kills them by disrupting their DNA.
I just got goosebumps at the idea of those eggs hatching.
Yes, okay.
Because that's the truth. Oh.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Go ahead. Why do you think that dust mites want to be in your mattress? What do you think that attracts them?
Is it the skin on our bodies?
It's the skin on your bodies. So
I can't.
every year we shed up to 9 pounds. 9 pounds of dead skin cells.
Why does that gross me out so
much?
much?
A lot of them happen while you're asleep. They go into your mattress. The dust mites feed on your dead skin cells, okay? At any time, the EPA estimates that there could be 10 million dust mites in your mattress. 10 million.
I am ready to...
All that being said, it makes sense to have a vacuum that's going to kill them and extract them so they're not in your mattress. Okay.
Yes, please. Now, what I need to say, that is so, there's we're counting backwards.
Yeah.
I know this has had a couple airings leading up to this morning.
Not many, though.
And it is literally, we're close to 1,000 sold, and now 427 left. 400 and some left. Do this before it sells out. Oh my gosh, I know for a fact you'll sleep better knowing that those dust mites aren't feeding on your skin and having babies.
100%. And what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning this carpeting just to show you, and this is the kind of stuff that you would maybe not expect it. We've got sprinkles on here. We've got cereal on here. We have very fine things like sugar and powders and all this stuff that's on here. But the reason I'm doing, in fact, I'll just do the whole thing just so you can see how well this works. Now remember, while I'm doing this, it's actually sanitizing the surface as well using that UV light. So certain things that might be on here, like your bed bugs, like your fleas, I've got 2 dogs, okay? We use these on our couches all the time, and it does an amazing job of removing the dog hair, but maybe you've got allergies for, pollen, okay? This is gonna remove pollen. It's gonna remove all those allergens. Now, I'm gonna show you how you clean this when you're done, right? I'm gonna take off the cup right here, and that's your collection cup. I'm going to take out, this part is always hard to do because the suction is so great that it actually pulls this in here. There we go, I got it. Okay, so watch this. I'm gonna dump this out. Yeah, the suction is really something on this. Okay, so watch. There's all the stuff that I just took up. Now look at all the dust that was there. Did you know that that was in there?
Sure didn't.
I didn't see that. Now, this is where your level 3 HEPA filter is. All you've got to do is twist this to open it like this. Now watch this. I want you to see how much more. And then you tap out the filter. Isn't that amazing? Now, do you throw this away? Do you replace this? The answer is no to both questions. Why? Because you rinse it off and then you just let it air dry and you're good to go. Put the cap back on like this, your metal filter, put this back inside, and we're ready to go and keep cleaning.
You start thinking about it as I'm looking at this little pet bed. I mean, you're thinking, I'm babysitting little Lucy this week. My Tristan's dog, is she?
Yeah.
Well, we have a dog, a Beagle Dachshund, and she comes in and she's got pretty thick fur.
Yeah, sure.
And boy, a lot of that stuff. And so same with my cat,
It gets
Finn.
all over the place.
It literally is like, where did all that come from? Just from laying there, relaxing, taking a nap.
And it just comes off of them. But
it
I mean,
does.
And the thing about, we love our dogs, but I mean, they have dander on them as well. There's pollen from there, all these things. So if you're somebody like me that's sensitive to that stuff and your eyes start to water in the nose, it's not a medical device, but what it's going to do is it's going to remove the things that are causing the symptoms.
And that's because of the UVC light.
Yes.
That's what kills.
You know what? Here, I'm going to show you guys this because I'm going to turn it on. And let's see if we can get a close-up on this. There we go. All right, watch this.
Final 300 left, guys.
Right now, it's not doing anything, but as soon as I press this, you see those?
Ah, yeah.
So the beaters are moving, and then the UV lights turned on as well. They're hard to see on camera, but those UV lights are on right now. The important thing to remember is this is a safety feature, so don't turn the UV lights on and stare at them, because it's not good for your eyes, okay?
Good to know.
But this is a safety feature so that I can just, as soon as it touches the fabric, everything turns on here. Let's go over to the dog bed. Because love the dogs, like I said, but they got all kinds of stuff on them. They got, the dirt from the outside, they've got fleas on them, they've got all kinds of things. But as I'm going over this fabric, over the dog bed, I'm killing anything that might be in here. Because remember, that UV light has germicidal properties, and it's gonna get in there. And look at that, and in seconds, we're done. This is beautiful, it's ready to go. That's the cool thing about these, is that it's made to do a very specific thing, and that's sanitize your fabrics. Because, it's funny, we vacuum the floors, we do all this stuff, and then we might brush off the fabrics, but we're not really doing anything.
And the fabrics are what really hold the most of the gunk. Maybe it's your comforters. I mean, your pillows, your mattress, any of the hard or the upholstered surfaces in your home, even potentially your car.
Oh yeah, no, you can use it in the car as well.
Ask about this cord. It's like
12 feet long on the cord. And I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to walk over to a real bed over there.
Yeah.
Watch this though. You can use it on your throw pillows if you want to. I mean, you can use it on clothes if you wanted to too. I mean, there's no limit. Any soft surface where you might be working or you might want to, you can do this. But that's the thing about this. Remember what I said in the very beginning. It's going to kill. Ultraviolet light has germicidal properties. So if there's like E. coli, if there's staph on there, 99.7% of all of that's going to be gone. It's getting the dander from, your pets off of this. It's getting the pollen from outside off of this. All those things that it takes care of for you, and it kills the organic matter that might be on here. Now, notice I had to grab the back of this. This is so powerful. Look what it does. It'll lift this whole thing up here. So I want you to think about that that high velocity of vacuum that's inside of this, the high-speed vacuum that's inside of this, does an absolutely incredible job.
But it didn't do anything to this.
No,
It's
no,
like
no.
a chenille
well, you know
throw.
why?
It's beautiful.
So here's why they did this. There's no brush inside of this.
There's nothing.
There's
You're right.
beater bars. Those are like doing this to the fabric to bring things up to the surface. You've got the UV light that's going to kill them, and then the powerful suction. But we didn't put the brush in here because we don't want it to grab your fabrics and ruin them.
We have got about 200 of these remaining, and they will completely be gone within the next 2 minutes. We're going to show you that
I'm going to go
long
over to the bed.
12-foot cord, so it will give you an extended range. And I hope you can get it before these are gone, guys. Once again is 898-929 to grab yours. One last chance and one last demo before we have Andrew Lessman joining us for a full hour.
All right, so I'm going to come over here, and I want you to take a look at this because you can use this literally on so many surfaces you probably even thought about. For instance, I'm just going to go right here. We've got this nice little bench that's at the foot of the bed. Well, remember, if I'm sitting on this, I'm sloughing off